We love
So
hip
let's
hop.
get back to this Rory incident over here. You're up to speed with what happened with Rory?
I was in the spaces the whole time. Like I was in there.
Oh.
Like I watched it live. I was there from pretty much the beginning. And I think with Rory, like I don't think he realized it was gonna get the visibility that it did because at first, like his Rocky Thunder's spaces, I don't know what she usually averages in her spaces, maybe like a couple hundred people, maybe, right?
Yeah.
But it completely morphed. Like at first, I feel like it was just Kendrick stands, but then eventually it grew into something where it wasn't just Kendrick stands in the audience. It was really offended black people like from his tweets, right? So
Damn.
and like I remember I looked at it at one point and it had I think like 2,500 people in there or something like in a spaces that's a lot,
Yeah.
right? And I looked through it. I was like, who's in here right now? Friggin' Rob Markman, TDE, Punch, Justin Hunt, like everyone who's like Wayne, oh, like everyone's in there. Everyone was in there.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So
He
I think,
addressed it today, though.
yeah, I saw that. I saw on the pod he addressed it. He didn't really say anything different on the pod today that he said in the spaces, right? I just feel like once you get thrown into the lion's den like that, and you're like, you're given the opportunity to people who obviously most of them are there don't like you. Like no matter what you say. Now I will say I don't think he approached it in the best way either. I'm not like the expert apologist, but like I handle my situation a little bit different. But yeah, I think his approach might have just pissed people off more, right?
Yeah. What do you think that he could have done different as somebody who's pretty much
Well,
dealt with kind of the same thing, man?
well, for me, mine was different because with what happened with me with Justin, I didn't really realize like the Carlton thing was a bad thing. Like so,
Mm.
and then immediately, like I never tried to defend it, right? Like once I found out that that was not acceptable and like that was a bad thing to say to him, I immediately was like, oh fuck, my bad, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't like I wasn't trying to tap dance around it and change people's minds about what I said and why it was okay. I just didn't know it was. I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, right?
Yeah.
So our situations are a bit different because his are like these old ass tweets, and I hear people saying, "Oh, well, Twitter was different back then." Like I only got on Twitter 2 years ago when I started What's the Dirt. Twitter is new to me, which was why at the time when I was going through my shit, I was like, "Whoa," because Twitter is a type like that retweet thing is a powerful thing, man.
Yeah.
Like it can grow, it can grow legs very, very fast, and that's what happened with Rory. Now, I'm pretty sure he just took his Twitter down.
He took his Twitter down. Wow.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me
yeah,
pull up the tweets also here. Just
yeah.
so.
See if you could find him because someone in a group chat was just telling me he took it down. He took it down.
That's insane. Hold on. Let me pull up. First, I'm gonna pull up the tweets in question. So nah RT and then this is the person he's talking to. Y'all all love black women, and then he says again RT because that back in the Twitter days, in the old school days, you had to put retweet or RT, right?
Yeah.
Do your black ass mother and grandmother know you don't like black women? And that's person responding, I guess, to Rory, and then Rory responds, "Never saw a good looking black woman." Um,
And I think though, just to talk about that real quick, like those RT tweets, I can't speak to this because I wasn't on Twitter, but what people have been saying is you were able to modify the tweet yourself and make it seem like someone else said that.
yes.
So that's more than likely what he's doing there. He's tagging that person to make it seem like they said these things, right? Just to fuck with them. But I guess, right? I think that's why he's calling them fake tweets.
Okay, let me play a couple more things, and then I'm gonna search for Rory's
Yeah, yeah.
Twitter. I'm gonna just play how he was in the spaces last night.
Breaks
Yeah.
down tweets. This room literally started about the Grammys and this Grammy darling conversation, and how Damaris was caught in 4K saying she didn't like Kendrick's voice.
So Rory starts off by trying to address his tweets. Some people say some were fake. Rory says he didn't say some of these things. Some people say they were real. And some people recorded the tweets, him deleting the tweets. But the thing is, Rory tries to approach this thing like very sarcastically. And I think he's using sarcasm and like satire as a deflection or as like a defense. But it doesn't take well with the audience he's talking to.
Make this white motherfucker get his ass up here and explain why he thought it was okay.
I'm so angry now.
Bro. These motherfucking excuses for this punk ass crap.
Do it or don't.
Speak your motherfucking mind,
Do it or
white
do it
boy.
or don't.
Because I promise your motherfucking
Do it or
ass
don't.
ain't nobody
Do it or
can
don't.
say you white boy.
He sound like
Wow.
That's hilarious though. The way that, but like, there was quite a few people who popped in like that, and it's just like, you know, screaming at them, yelling at them, and it's like you're not really having a conversation about what happened. You're just kind of just screaming at them, right? There was quite a bit of that, but then there was some people that came in and you know, there was good conversations had, I think.
So are people believing that the fake aspect of it because of the way that you could modify the tweets, or are everybody just running with he actually made those tweets?
They won't believe it. Like they're like, a lot of people are just gonna take, like, they've got that. And I actually DM'd Rory. I don't know if he saw it, but I said, look, you're probably gonna have this racist thing stuck on your jacket now from a certain amount of people. Like, you're always gonna hear it no matter what. Like, you can defend it, you could say whatever, but like there's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be stuck. Like, you're gonna have to see that comment all the time. Like, I still get it every day. Someone calls me racist, right?
Or they say the 37, oh, don't count 37 N-words or some shit. Yeah,
the 37 thing I get, daily. Never gonna live that down.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play Rory's apology, I guess. I don't know if this is an apology. Let's see here.
Listen, man, I went into Twitter Spaces against all my friends.
You like that shit?
You think I'm a glutton for punishment?
Yes. I think you're a glutton for punishment. I think you're a glutton for attention. I think you're a glutton for bullshit.
For attention?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's not clout chasing. I don't want it to seem clout chasing. It's not that. But you do like when there's bullshit happening and your name is in it. Like, you dive right into that shit. Like, you like abuse.
I think it's
you like abuse?
More so to address things, but I did.
You like to seem like a martyr?
I wouldn't go that far. A martyr is a little.
You want to seem like a martyr for the culture. I'll take this one on the chin, fellas. Don't worry about it.
This is not one that I want to take on the chin whatsoever. But yes, I did go into Twitter Spaces. I don't think my intentions came off the correct way, because I was in there to get my talking to.
Why?
But when I woke up this morning and listened back to some of it, I sounded very, very dismissive in the beginning.
As you should have been.
No, because there were some people in there, because I was on the side of like, everybody knows, the people that know me know who I am and know what it is.
Which is why you shouldn't be talking about it.
But there were people in there that don't know me and were actually searching for an actual response or reply.
And I was, I'm not saying, we got to stop saying that.
Can I finish, please?
They weren't searching for shit. They were searching for attention. They were searching to go back and forth with you so they can clip it and put it on their YouTube channels. That's all they were searching for. Nobody was searching for answers. Nobody was hurt. Nobody's children didn't eat last night as a result of tweets that you tweeted, fake tweets 12 years ago. So it's not that serious.
I agree with you that there was definitely people in there with just that intention, but there were some people that were generally just looking for an answer. And I apologize for being dismissive to those people in particular that were just looking for an answer to what some of those tweets and fake retweets and all that was.
So he said it's fake and he apologized. I'm not going to play the whole 7-minute clip.
He apologized, like, but you know what? People aren't going to talk about the apology. They're just going to talk about what he did in the beginning, and they're going to say, okay, this is totally reactive now he's got the backlash, now he's apologizing, right? And that's kind of the narrative that I would assume people are going to go with, right? Like, at the end of the day, bro, this comes down to like stan culture too now, because the motive to look into his tweets was solely based off of the fact that he called Kendrick a Grammy darling. I don't know what else. How is that? How can you debate that though? How can you debate the fact that he's a Grammy darling? That's true. Ever since Good Kid, Mad City, he got snubbed. he has won every single Grammy pretty much, right? So he is a Grammy darling. And the fucked up thing about it is, bro,
Clip this.
or go ahead and clip this. I don't care. Yeah, like, no, but the fucked up thing about it is for like decades now, Black artists have been getting snubbed by the Recording Academy, and people have been screaming like at the top of their lungs about how the Grammys are rigged. But when it's Kendrick Lamar and he's winning or nominated to win, now it's totally legit. Like, and he's not a Grammy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey,
you could
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody will hand him a Grammy right now, man.
And I think that ages well. But the thing is, when Damaris said, look, I don't want Kendrick to sweep, like that will piss me off. And I think outside of the Kendrick bubble, it's going to piss a lot of people off. It'll piss a lot of people off. And it's one of those things, bro. I don't know if it's like human psychology, but it happens in sports too, where it's like you don't want to see the same team win over and over again. You'd like to see someone else win. And then when you got like a story like the Clips, who are two brothers, 48 and 53 years old, they came back after like a 16-year hiatus, put out an amazing project. Yeah, they're like the fan favorite to win, not Kendrick. I think if the Grammy Academy awards Kendrick if he sweeps, I think it's going to backfire on him. I think it's going to backfire terribly on him. I think he's going to get backlash. People are going to be pissed off, and it's going to backfire on him if he wins every single Grammy.
Yeah, I think at that point they can start really confirming the industry plant type of rumor that's been moving around. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I was laughing earlier when I said to clip it, because Rory's not the only person who said that. Big salute to DJ Czar, who we just went viral for this whole Drake peeing clip. He said Kendrick's an industry darling too. It's just that we're not as viewed as Rory and Mal. So I guess we didn't get piled on. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like what else do you call him though? Like 50 Cent called him, I think the whole darling thing, it derived from 50 Cent, who called Kendrick a media darling. And he called him a media darling years ago, right? And now they're calling him a Grammy darling. And it's like, sure, I'm not saying he didn't deserve some of those awards, but he's won over and over again. He's a favorite at the Grammys. They love giving the guy Grammys. So, you know, I just think if they give him a full sweep again, it's going to backfire on him.
I think that they said he's the most nominated artist for the Grammys this year.
What was that?
He's the most nominated artist for the Grammy this year. For the Grammys.
To me, I think GNX and like, I would say it's like kind of close. Like to me, I'd edge it to the Clips. I've listened to the Clips album way more, but when GNX first came out, I listened to it a lot. Right?
Hold on, I gotta address this comment. Not to interrupt you, Matt. One second. Because this guy's talking. Don't do that, George or Brian George. He says, "Shut the fuck up. Y'all never even listened to the Clips album." How do you know?
Bro, I had a Lord Willin fucking poster on my fucking wall at like 13. Don't tell me nothing about the Clips.
Like I'm sure we both listened to the Clips, like even if it was just one time, which it wasn't. I know I didn't listen to it just one time, but like, bro, man's listen to the albums that come out, man. We don't just sit here and talk about rap and not listen to any of the music.
Yeah, I get it, man. I don't know. I think like the whole stan culture shit has really just got crazy galvanized from the beef. And now you got people wondering like, oh, what happened to hip hop? Like, you know, why is nothing charting? It's like, well, maybe look in the mirror and think about the fact for the last year and a half, all you media personalities, everyone, all you've talked about is the same two people. That's it. You didn't talk about anybody else whatsoever. So what do you expect? No one else got any conversation except for Drake and Kendrick for a year and a half.
Yeah, and the shit is mutated into so much different types of conversations. Like, yes, it's a cultural conversation for sure, but how much of it is culture and then how much of it is witch hunt looking for a racist? Because, and I'm salute to Carol for suggesting to bring you into this conversation, because the Drake Kendrick beef now for the second time has turned into, let's find out who the racist is. As soon as a white person jumps into and gives any opinions on the battle, which Rory has been pretty even keeled, or actually even Drake, Kendrick leaning in a lot of times when it comes to the battle. He says one thing anti-Kendrick, and we found the sheets, we found the white sheets.
Yeah. I always felt like Rory was one of the most balanced media personalities out there when it comes to talking about the battle. And I feel like when it comes to Maul, I've seen Damaris and Rory push back on Maul. And the way I look at Maul is, you know where he stands, right? And I don't think people realize how long he's had a relationship with OVO and Drake, like for over a decade, right? So he's actually friends with Drake. So I'm not expecting him to come on there and, bash him. You know where he stands. And I think it's the same thing as a DJ Head or a Glasses Malone. They're just on the other coast. You're never going to hear DJ Head or Glasses Malone break down the battle fairly, talk about Drake fairly, critique Kendrick at all. You're just not. And it's because they're actual friends with Kendrick, same as Maul. So they're just on the other side of things, to me.
Man, maybe I should start taking the Maul route, man. I should just act like, you know what? What do you mean? There's nothing wrong, man. What lawsuit? What are you talking about?
You can't though. You can't.
Is
like
it too late?
I can't do it. Like, there's certain things like that you got to critique, right? Drake's not perfect.
Yeah. Maybe I should just turn, instead of this heel turn that I've been in this right now, where everybody's like, I've been fighting for my objectiveness or objectivism. Now I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I should just be a Drake glazer, man. You know what I'm saying? Start pulling out all my OVO hoodies and just Drake can do no wrong, man.
Just lean into it. No, if you're gonna lean into anything, bro, lean into the Kendrick, because that's where the money's at.
Like, bro, I'll get my legs broken.
I was thinking about even starting like a hidden YouTube channel with like a voice changer and just glaze Kendrick and show, and then reveal it later how easy it is to like reel people in, because all you got to do with Kendrick is just talk about how he's on another frequency. And you got him.
Hold on. Drake dissed you today, Friday. How, Sway? Tell me how. What did he do? No, for real. Like, I need to know.
He dissed Friday on a Friday.
Did he diss me? Am I missing something? Hold on. Let me pull up this page here, man. And thank you for pulling up here. Let me show you this also while I got my screens up. I looked up Rory. Yeah, you're right, man.
He's gone, right? Gone. Yeah, because you know what? They're still now actively, now there's like, now there's way more people looking into his tweets, and they're finding more. They're finding more, right? I saw a few more in circulation, so I think I deactivated my Twitter too when everything happened with me, just because it was like it was difficult to deal with, right? But I think he's also having other tweets come up that they're using against him, right?
Damn. I guess I just didn't have it that bad then. Those times when I felt like I was under pressure, I never felt the will to want to deactivate my Twitter.
Yeah, TMZ even
like
reported
around it.
TMZ even reported that story. Eh? TMZ reported on the UMG on the Rory thing, right? Did you see that?
Let me see. Let me pull it up here.
There's a picture of Rory with Beyonce.
Oh no!
Yeah, like they did him so dirty.
Yeah, if it's at this point, if I get up on TMZ, then I might deactivate my Twitter for real.
You should be able to see it. I just Googled it.
Is it not? Is it from earlier today? What time is it from?
Just Google it. Oh, was that him?
Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
Oh no, they had a different one with the one that they posted on the internet, like on their website, was a picture of Rory and Beyonce.
Look who's in the picture with him too.
Who is that?
Julian. That's
Julian.
That's one of the old producer that they fired not too long ago, who got smoked for them now.
He jumped into the spaces too.
Yeah.
At one point.
This is bad.
He's rubbing his hands like Birdman. Now, like people are saying, Joe, we're waiting for Joe to come like kick Roy's back in. I don't think he's going to. As much as I don't even know if like what the static is between Rory and Joe. I thought they might have been like amicable, but I feel like Joe knows that Rory's not racist, right? I feel like Joe is probably going to be like, nah, like even if I don't fuck with him, like I got to say that he's not what you guys are saying he is. Yeah. I feel like that's what Joe's going to do.
You know who else is having a field day with this right now?
Akademiks.
Akademiks.
I was gonna text him and be like, man, go easy on Rory, man. But I mean, what is the smoke between? I mean, there's a long story between those guys, right? Didn't Rory send like mail to his house or something, or like drop a note off at the crib?
So what happened was, and I'll show y'all a couple of clips here. This is from Akademiks' Twitter. It says, Dick Ryder, him coming to my house was asking to get a spliff den or spliffed den. Fuck his whole family tree, this guy said, bro. Yo, Akademiks is a demon, bro. Wild. Holy shit. 4 years ago, Rory, you came to my house trying to be cute like you were some mob boss. I've been on your head ever since for some protection, of course. Thought you got a 10 mil podcast deal. I don't know why you're still in the hood. There's mad black women out there. Don't you hate them?
He did the same thing to Fantano too, right? Like, what's that?
Watch this. So what happened was
he's kicking.
This is the letter. This is the letter that Rory sent him.
Did Rory is that like a custom letter?
It's a card, right? Like
okay, like a Hallmark card,
like a Hallmark card, right? Saying it's boss day. So once upon a time, and I'll give you a quick rundown of the lore. When Rory and Mal were still on the Joe Budden podcast, he said that those guys were like his workers, and Joe is the boss, right? And from there, they got offended, and they said a couple of things and responded to Akademiks. Now, the thing is, there was a kind of a conflict of interest because Joe, I think he was fresh off of leaving Everyday Struggle, but he had no issues with Akademiks. So Joe was always acting like, nah, bro, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you guys are beefing in the first place. But then on the other side with Akademiks, when he started cooking them, because at this time, when Akademiks said what he said about them, apparently Rory went to his home. He said he saw this on his video cameras, that a car that matched what Rory's car is drove away from his home. And somebody had left something in his mailbox, which is this card that I have up on the screen. So since then, he has never... He's like, it's been up, and he's never, ever ending the beef with these guys.
No.
Around that time, he used to start his live streams, and for the first hour, he would just cook the shit out of them.
Rory Mealy Mall. Right?
That's when he started that. That was like 4 years ago is when he came up with those nicknames.
I should do a quick video on the history of Rory and Ak and all that. That'd be a quick video to bang out.
And every time Akademiks would go crazy on them, it would be very uncomfortable when they bring it up with Joe, because like Joe's like, that's my man's in them, and you guys are cool with me, like, like I don't know, bro.
And you know what else is interesting too is during the beef, there was like during the battle between Kendrick and Drake, there was very few pro Kendrick people, and then you had Mal and Akademiks both going like, they're on Team Drake, but they fucking hate each other still. Right?
Yeah. But he hates Rory even more than Mal. Right?
Yeah. What? I gotta look into it because of the card. Right?
Because of the card. Because he's like, you violated. You came to my house. My mom's be at my house. You trying to be hard? Okay, I got you. And forever it's been up.
So is Ak going live tonight or what?
He must be. He is. Probably by the time I'm finished this live, he'll be going live.
Fuck, I was gonna go live too. I don't
Hey,
like
bro.
going live the same time as him.
Hey man, I think we all could eat no matter what time we go live, man. I don't give a fuck.
No, I've noticed like with him because we both share like kind of similar.
Yeah.
Like mine dips quite a bit, my viewership when he's on, which is understandable, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I think that's all we have for that story right now. We'll see what happens as far as Rory coming back onto his Twitter. He'll be all right, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
but I like I said, he's gonna be all right. Like I'm wondering, can you look on Social Blade to see how many subscribers they lost?
Oh, you think they lost subs?
Probably. I lost like 4,000 or
Really?
5,000 when it happened with me.
Hold on, let me pull up Social Blade here. That's crazy if they actually lost subs.
I would think they did. I would think they definitely did. What is their at?
Oh.
Here, I'll find their at for you so you can type
People
it in.
get that offended about shit, bro. That is so insane, man. How many subs do you think that you lost when shit was happening?
Like around 4,000 or 5,000, I think I lost.
Okay, that's not so bad. I thought you were gonna say like friggin' 10,000 or 20,000.
Nah. Nah, it was pretty niche, but yeah, no, I lost I think 4,000 or something like that, right? It is sketchy though from a creator perspective, and you're seeing like every day is red, and it's like, fuck, is it done? You know?
Yeah,
it's new Rory and Mal. That's their
yeah,
ad.
I'm on it right now.
Scroll to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm let's see here.
Wait, okay. If the numbers aren't reflecting, you should be able to see it in the top, like to go up if you scroll up, like in that list you had. Yeah, you don't see any reds there, eh?
There is a few reds. So, for example, well, yeah, all of this is red, but yeah, I don't really see anything like as far as their subscribers going down. Like,
it usually takes a couple days too to update, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they will have lost though, for sure.
Wouldn't it show over here in the numbers?
You know what's crazy? Like most of the people that have made videos about them, like did you see the Rory videos on YouTube?
There's
a lot
I saw
of them.
a few. I was watching the top 5 Troy one, and then I'd seen so many thumbnails on him. I'm like, bro, I don't even know which one to watch, bro. I seen that Troy was covering the whole thing. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just watch that.
Yeah, Troy did a good job. He did a good job.
Yeah. But I just wanted to know the facts. I didn't want to get too much opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what he does, right? No, there's a lot of opinionated videos about it, and like most of the people that made videos about him also made videos about me at the time. And there is a trend, because if you go to their channels, it's like hate Drake channels, like praise Kendrick channels. That's definitely a trend, right?
Yeah. So ultimately, in the end of this, let me check the poll to see if people really think Rory is racist. So I mean, I asked, is Rory really racist? 59% says yes, and 41% says no.
Pretty even. Yeah, I mean, didn't he go to like a black fraternity and everything as a kid? Like if you type in there's a thing of Rory, like a video of him in like college. Like if you type in, I think Rory Noob. Yeah, type in Rory Noob, N-U-P-E. And you'll see a video right away that says Rory. You'd have to do it on Google though.
On Google, you sure they won't give me one on Twitter here?
No, I don't think it's circulated on there. I found it myself, like just the other day looking around.
Let's go over to the Googles. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro.
This is a really old video of him from at his like I guess he was like in a historically black fraternity. I think they let like some white people. Yeah, right there. That's him on stage right there.
With the bow tie?
Yeah. Oh, you could see him easy.
Go Rory. Go Rory.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Go Rory. Go Rory. Get a white boy. Go Rory. The worm?
The worm. So this was the fraternity that he went to, apparently, right? I don't really know the history of it, but it's like historically black fraternity, I think.
Nah, man. All he has to do is go by the 72-hour rule, and things will blow over, man.
Yeah, usually unless it's something really crazy, it might last longer. But if it's, you know, something like this, well, like I told him, man, there's gonna still always be people that's gonna call him racist, right? They're never gonna change their minds. It is what it is. You have that on your jacket for the rest of the time with some people.
Yeah.
Thanks
for
for
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.